Hello friends and welcome to a very special video. Today I will be playing a best of 7 show match against Scarlett, but it is going to be played on the old patches, where we'll be starting with patch 3.00. So I think this was the first patch after Legacy of the Void came out. I think it was also the patch I became a champion on at some point. Then we'll be going into some different patches. We'll also be playing the maps corresponding the patch. So really a blast from the past in a way. And we're opening up with, well, I'm not entirely sure what this is. This is a hatch first for her. My build order is actually fairly different. Chrono Boost was always active back then. I didn't remember that. I did go over the patch notes, and I will have links to all the patch notes of the things that we're playing here. I remember that Adepts, for example, had a very large amount of vision. Specifically, okay, wait. This is a fast pool, isn't it? This is weird. I don't like this. Do I need a pylon here? I think I will need a pylon. Also, just... What is this? What is she doing? Oh, because it's the gold. I was like, wait, why is she transferring workers already? Super weird. Weirdo. This also was a really early hatch because of that. So it's like 15 hatch, 15 pool or something along those lines. Gas is going to be late. Wait, there was less gas in extractors back then? I didn't remember that. Right now it's 20 to 50. But here it is only 2k. Very weird. Okay, Chrono Boost, I think... Chrono Boost is also much worse, I think. Do Adepts, do they build faster or slower? I can't recall any of this. I also didn't do any research, because doing research is, as always, for massive losers. And I'm not a loser, so I don't do any research at all. I do want to chrono this consistently. So the way Chrono Boost works, it's kind of a spell that you can just put on a building and it stays there for a very long time. And it operates 15% faster, which actually makes this build significantly worse, I think. I believe I'll open up with an Oracle, although I'm not entirely sure about that yet. So my Adept are so freaking slow at being out. This sucks. Wait, she doesn't take this as a third? That's a gold as well, don't forget. So I'm kind of... Oh, look at the vision! I thought it was being bugged. This is actually the vision of the Adept. Holy crap! How did I ever lose a game in my entire life? This is insane. I'm also getting a lot of cash here just in general. Like, this is actually mental. How much money? Look at the vision that I have with the shade. My shade vision is crazy. Look, I see everything. I can see clear. Oh my god, there's so many links. There's so many links. That's not good. Oh. Okay, so we did escape. Wait, where's my... Okay, this one goes here. Just gonna build a... let's do it like this. This is so weird. It's just playing this. Oh wait, I keep forgetting that I need to change the location of the Chrono Boost. I'm like, oh, this looks normal, and then it really doesn't. I have 2 gateways. So Warp Gate is being Chrono Boost right now. Chrono Boosted. And I'm gonna get Blink, maybe? Was Blink faster back in the day? I can't recall. I feel like it might have been faster. Wait, I need to manually warp these? There was no auto warp. The gateways, you had to click them to get them in. Oh god, this game was difficult back in the day, wasn't it? I remember when we had to manually click things. That was real difficult. I think this is just a hold for me. Like, no problem at all. No problem at all. Okay. This feels so dumb. This entire thing feels so dumb. It honestly does. Okay. I hope she doesn't have this watchtower. If she does have that watchtower, I think I might be in trouble. Okay, Blink takes the same amount of time as always. We'll get 2 more of these. Okay, so she doesn't have that watchtower. Gonna get 3 bad boys here. Are Oracles significantly better or significantly worse? I simply do not know. Let's see if I can actually deal some damage. Don't forget, this is on West, so if you see me microing poorly, I already have my excuse prepared. Don't think I didn't come prepared here. Wait, I can build a battery? Wait, batteries don't exist! Oh, well that changed. I was like, man, the hotkey for battery doesn't work. I was about to pause the game and tell this guy, hey, this is not okay, lads. Something went wrong. We're playing this on a mod, by the way, so it is possible that... I think they've tested it accurately, so I am not... Oh, Mothership Core exists! Ah, I'm an idiot. What are these two overlords doing here? I don't know. What is she doing? She's no clue what she's doing. She's doing random stuff. Wait, oh, they're not turning into stupid warp gates. I'm like, man, hello? I thought I already researched warp gates. Oh, this is so weird to play. I'm just forgetting all these things. The game used to be significantly harder. I think, okay, what do I do with this? What did it do? Can I cannon rush with this? I think I can make my pylon shoot, can't I? Yeah, I can make my pylon shoot. And it's only 25 energy. I completely forgot about this. Legitimately, completely forgot about it. So if I move on the map right now with this thing, a pylon, and we're just gonna go for like a cheeky little, like a hero style build order, basically, okay? Would that just be possible? Is there fast warping, or is that... No, right? No way. No, that's... Now I'm actually being ridiculous. You're being ridiculous, Kevin. Stasis wards exist? They do? Maybe they don't have a cooldown, actually. Was that ever a thing? I think it was, no? Does creep proceed faster here, or is it still the same? Look, I'm just moving it. Look, let me... Stasis wards don't disappear. No shot. How did we ever lose games as Protoss back in the day? This is also the patch that I won on my tournaments. At least, well, maybe not the patch. At least it is the map pool. Look at this! Look at this! The pilot, it shoots! Look at it go! Look at it go! No, wait, I need to turn these into gateways. I keep forgetting. Oh. Poof, it goes again. It goes again. Oh, here it goes. It's 25 energy, ladies and gentlemen. 25. I can do this all day. I have nowhere to be, I think. Oh, did they actually deal damage? It looks like they dealt some damage at least. Oh, this one needs to actually turn into... I keep forgetting. This is so sad to watch. If past me would watch this, I think past me would be somewhat upset. Somewhere between upset and also impressed with how much better my mechanics have gotten. It's like, wow, Kevin, you really did work on those mechanics, didn't you? Always, like you always said you would. Indeed, I did. Kevin of the past. Gonna get a 5th base over here at some point. Look at this, look at this. It freaking shoots. And it's so powerful. Look at it. What is this? Oh, wait, what? What? Hello? Can I recall? Wait, I can recall this thing itself? Hello? This is actually looking quite bad for me now, isn't it? It's not so funny now, huh, Harstem? Yeah, Proto's so broken, how would you ever lose? Yeah, here you go, losing again. This is why you're part of the Zerg Cabal, Harstem. Such an idiot. Okay, I'm actually losing this game, unironically, though. This is not quite what I had expected. It is so freaky to play, though. Like, I can't explain how... It feels like I'm using some old forbidden technology, you know? It's really what it feels like. It feels so freaking weird. How are disruptors? God. I need to... Okay, I need to re-expand. I have hardly anything left right now. I just... How did that even pass me by? Where did they come from? Where did they go? Piccolo. This is so stupid. This legitimately feels so dumb. She's playing Roach Hydra. I mean, I have significantly better upgrades. Oh, I forgot the research charge. You get some zealots over here. You go here, Chief. I keep wanting to build batteries and then realizing they're not really a thing. How bad are stalkers, though? I want disruptors. How expensive? 200? Forgot about that. Okay, we put one here. I want to keep my mothership alive at all costs. That's my upgrades. I have 2-1 right now. I don't think that's quite enough. I don't think I'll lose that fight. Do I? Cannon versus that? Never mind. I absolutely got destroyed there. That wasn't quite brilliant. Oh, no, no. Come on, keep fighting. Keep fighting the good fight, Harstem. Okay, I think I just lost the game. This was legitimately one of the dumbest games I've played in my life. Okay, I've lost though. I'm down. Down 1-0. Down bad. What in the world happened in this game? But actually, I thought I was winning way harder than I was. The eco must be insane for Zerg with this gold base as well. So early. This was 78 workers. And yeah, 2 golds I think is just too much. And I also have 2 golds. But Stalkers are balls. They always were. This game, it feels different to play as well. Like all the different abilities and stuff. I think I'm gonna pylon rush in the next game though. Oh my god. This is also the most Zerg favorite map that was in the map pool that you were forced to play, by the way. Just so people are aware. I only lost because of that. Otherwise, it would have been a free win. Our next map is going to be Dusk Towers, which is not a real map. I don't quite know how I should describe this map, but this map is hilarious. So basically this map is, you get 3 bases for free, and then we'll also give you the 4th for free. That is Dusk Towers pretty much in a nutshell. Like we have a backdoor base, which it really should not be a thing. Like that just, a thing of the past, my friends. That should have been a thing of the past, like in 2016 already. But it has a backdoor base. It has a 3rd that is absolutely free. So I think I might open up with... I still don't know what, actually. I have no clue what I'm supposed to open up with now that I'm thinking about it. I'll just wall like this on top of the ramp. I don't even remember how to wall these types of ramps. You know, it's been so long against Zerg. I wanted to go for the PvP wall here. Like I see the pylon like this. I'm like, ah, it's gonna be standard. We can scout pretty late, if I recall correctly. I hope I don't get 12 pooled. I'm kind of afraid. Scarlett is someone that would play a show match like this and then 12 pool 3 times in a row just for banter. I remember the last show match I played against her, best of 5s. I think she 12 pooled me like 6 times in a row. Then played Swar almost every single game. It's a good show match nonetheless, but it's not very enjoyable. At least not for me. I think I ended up losing that. Can't even recall. Anyway, imagine walling this front base. What is that? Like 12 gateways? I think I did 12 gateways. Cheeky 12 gate wall. wait, there's nothing here. I remember Immortal winning on this map. This game used to have naturals like this. I remember a map that actually had a net like that. Unironically, I remember that. I can't remember what it was called. There's a natural that I think required 8 gateways or something to wall. It was insane. Wait, what is this? Am I being proxy hatched? Wait, what are we doing? Huh? Oh wait, the first hatch was here or what? Oh, the first hatch was there. Right, because then the... I don't actually know why that is. I just said right because oh, maybe so I can't pylon rush or something? Let's see if you remember how to pylon rush. How long does it take this thing to build? I think it's pretty freaking fast. Can I just build a 3rd base as well with this? I think I probably should have done 1 gas or something. Just reinventing the meta from 2016 at this point. I mean, why not, right? Why not? I like the thought of that. Okay, here we go. 1 more of these. Probe moves out across the map. Here comes the flying mothership core. Just gonna straight away get a 3rd. You can get this so fast because I think it is safe. I think it is. I don't know if it's true. I'm not even sure if I can do anything here. Where do I even build this pylon? I don't know either. This doesn't feel correct. It really doesn't feel correct. Can I fight this thing or? Oh my god. Oh, that is lag. Lag. Whenever you're losing stuff, you're always just playing lag. Damage output of this thing is really not that bad. I think I can kill this? She doesn't respond in time. Yes. Just joking. Just joking, as the Swedes would say. Just a little bit of a joke. I think there was no links in position though to deal with this. Honestly. I'm a little bit disappointed so far in my own opener. We'll go into more gases. Are carriers good or carriers bad? I don't know. Okay, this doesn't feel so good for me now. That's the one thing I do now. I think this is actually a pretty major loss for me. I thought I could just hold everything. If I, as long... Do Nexi have less HP or something? This feels weird for me. This wasn't great either. This needs to turn into one of these. You can't attack into this, surely. This is not going exactly how I had it planned. Like, not even remotely close. This was also not great. This was really not great. Oh no. I think I'm losing this game pretty hard as well. Wait, where's my Oracle? Right, it's gonna go across the map. I'm gonna play 2 Oracle into what? Immortals or something? I don't even know what is a standard way of approaching this matchup. That's a 4th base, isn't it? I think I'm in some serious crap here.
The threat the enemy has discovered us.
Okay, well, we got 4 kills. That's more than 0. So that's nice at least.
Dimensional strings attuned.
I'm just gonna get a fleet beacon, one of these. I don't know if this is good either. No, I really want to build a thing though, you know what I mean? I really want to build like a battery every single time. I keep looking at things, I'm like, okay, this really feels like a good time for a battery. Feels like it's easier to harass on these maps as well. Should have just played new style standard. Okay, that's Hydralis. Is Hydralis more broken? Thank you for sending that drone straight into its death. I do appreciate that. Just gonna get +1 here as well. I can just idle here for days, can't I? This is how we used to defend. You used to just put a couple of pylons up. Okay, first carrier coming out. Second carrier on the way soon. See what the actual worker count is here for Scarlett. Hope it's not too high. My eco is balls as well. Wait, how much? Revelation is 50? It's 25 now, isn't it? Wait, is it? No, it's definitely 25. Which idiot thought that 50 was a good idea? What in the world? I'm doing some insane damage though. Some actual insane damage. Then we'll get a 4th base maybe? I mean, why not, right? Is there anything that can kill me? Yeah, probably. There's loads of things that can kill me. But she's building Hydras, which... If there's one thing I'm not afraid of, it's the Hydra. Hydra does not punch very hard. As the people like to say. I can't believe I lost that. I'm actually playing like I'm back in 2016 as well. That makes me happy.
The enemy has discovered us.
Come on, I want to use Revelation.
How can I eat?
It's so expensive. It really is very expensive. I don't know what the actual worker count is either for Sasha. But I feel like it's going... Look how free these bases are. I can't believe... If I lose this game, I'm going to be so upset. Because I should never lose a game on this map in a million years. I've never seen a map more Protoss favored than this one. Can I recall? No, wait, there's no recall on the Nexus. That is kind of odd though, isn't it? Just everything feels weird. Like literally everything. I wish I had batteries. I feel more comfortable with batteries, despite them probably being worse. I just know how they work. I can't remember how much damage this thing deals. Oh my god, that's not great. The range of this thing is pretty mad, by the way. It really is. I'm not sure if all of you can see that, but it feels crazy. But I don't think I have enough units here. I'm just getting destroyed. Really just on a level. Wait, I can one-shot paints with this thing. They're not rebuilding interceptors! Oh my god, are you serious? What? I had to activate this manually. I was like, why aren't my interceptors coming back? And also, why did I have so little? Oh my god. I'm not saying that it would have been possible for me to win, because I was down about 85 supply. Did I just have 5 interceptors or something? Oh, they don't auto-build. I have 4. Oh my god. I think I actually could have done it. I'm just getting owned by my own stupidity. Why is she playing Hydraling Bane? Is that the future of StarCraft? Are Hydras better or something? I can't remember any of this. Yeah, I'm getting owned. Like every single direction. And the final map that we're playing on this patch is also absolutely terrible. We did Vito's earlier. And it's going to be Runes of Saras. This is not a Protoss favorite map. She also hasn't used the drop yet. I think you can drop by getting an Evo chamber at this point. Alright. Well, that's best of 7 means I can lose 1 more game and be fine. Alright, I actually lied. We changed to patch 4.00. I thought we had 1 more game with 3.00. That's not the case. I went over the patch notes real quick. Yeah, Overlord speed got increased during this patch. I think the maps are also a little bit more balanced in general. Although in the map pool that we're playing on right now, it also had Defender's Landing, which apparently had a 70% win rate for Zerg. Very cool. Very cool indeed. And this was the first patch in which Chrono Boost gets put in the game the way it is pretty much currently, I think. Actually, maybe it's faster. I think it is faster. Oh yeah, it's shorter and faster. Holy crap. I should have saved it up for a bit. Then maybe I could have had world's fastest adept. Because it is 100% over 10 seconds rather than 50% over 20 seconds, which is what it does now. So it is more powerful. Or here it's more powerful than it used to be. You know, get double gas. Yeah, okay, whatever. Or doubling gas. Get a little next. Okay, at least this build feels somewhat normal now to me. Holy crap. That last game was... It felt like I was playing with VR glasses on. You know, it's like... It didn't feel like reality at all. I'm so bad at adapting to new things. It's actually crazy. Like, whenever a new map pool releases, I need to play like 40 games on every single map just to start playing a normal level of games. I'm not even joking. Like, this is actually what happens for me. I'm so bad at being used to new things. And then once I get there, like I'll finally be like, okay, this feels like home now. Like that's what I call it. It's like, okay, it feels like home. And once it feels like home, I can play on it, but not before. It feels like I did my building correct. I'm not sure if that's true. The Chrono Boost, I think got me a little bit more cash, right? Because at first probe it just pops out way faster, so get slightly more money. This adapt is 27 seconds. Can I chrono it twice or what? That would actually be mental. Although I'm not... Maybe I could actually stop... Look at this. I could stop the first creep tumor from going up in that case, I think. This is really quick. So it's like 5 seconds faster, maybe, than it usually would be. I think I can reach the first creep tumor with this. I honestly believe I can. I buy it. I'm buying it. Do I still have a lot of vision? No, vision has been significantly reduced as well at this point. Ah, show the time. This map is too large, I guess. Should not have chrono boosted that. Waiting for my oracle after all. And... okay, well, this is what it is. Carriers are still relatively broken, according to the patch notes. Inceptors are... They went from 10 minerals to 15 minerals. Which is still really cheap. I like it, though. Don't hear me complain. Don't hear me complain. The behavior of the adepts is... It feels weird as well, by the way. I'm not sure if this is actually true or if this is just, you know, me playing like Jedi mind tricks on myself. This is going to be my third base. This will be my fourth. Easy to defend fourth base, in my opinion. More important than the third. Although I'm not even sure if this is true. I hate how many watchtowers there are on every single map. That is super good for Zerg, because they always have map control. Although maybe I can send 2 adepts there and just take it. I'm not so sure if that's the case.
Let us be.
So we're playing double Oracle here. Into what? I don't know yet. I mean, I'm kind of tempted to just play a pretty standard game. I mean, I need to win some freaking games. And then what, Harstem? And then what? And then try our best. These things haven't turned into proper ones yet either. It's actually pissing me off a decent amount. Okay, warp gate's coming in now. At least very soon. Yeah, lame. So hard for me. Okay, yeah, I still need to manually do the gateways as well at this point. Super frustrating. Super frustrating. Just have to admit it. Yeah, piss off. You really... What, do you think this is amateur hour? Well, what did you think was gonna happen? Huh? This ain't amateur hour. Oh, this is a different look. Right now it's red. But back then it was... What is that color? Blue. Pink, I wanted to say, but it's really not pink. Is this cheap yet? Still 50! That's just mentally off though, isn't it? It is though. It is very mentally off. 50? Who thought this was a good idea? I have batteries, by the way. They got introduced in Dispatch. I can't remember if I already mentioned that. Is there forward base yet here? Doesn't seem to be the case. Okay, no, never mind. I said nothing. Scouting was so much harder due to this being so expensive. Honestly was. Alright. Also means that just taking stuff out is going to be... Oh my, I keep forgetting I need to manually turn them into stuff. This is actually super annoying, you know that? It's actually super annoying me. Uh-oh. This doesn't feel so good for me. It really doesn't feel so good for me. It's gonna be going into blink. No, you go here, Chief. Okay, we'll move out now. I need some of these dudes as well. So we have a minor blink push. We need to start +2. Upgrades are faster, by the way, or were faster back then. Creep also seemed so easy to spread. I don't know why it seems easy to spread. It just seems to be the case, no? I know I'm not going crazy. I don't think so, at least. Nice. This is a good start for me. Yeah, come back. Okay. Come back home, buddy. Die. Okay, killed that as well. That was good. Hydras again. Were the Hydras just this massively broken unit that I can't remember for whatever reason? Is that actually what was the case? Because I can't actually remember it. I have no memory. No memory of this place. Okay, I actually don't. Like, how broken were Hydras if they're being built the entire time, you know? That's all I want to know. Is there a Ling here? Ooh, he's playing very sloppy, honestly. To be I can't really say much. I've been playing like an absolute gold player. No offense to any golds watching. I think my level actually here has been significantly lower than what you guys do most of the time. Such a small little event there, no? Okay. I have a thing on the way. Piss off. Hoppa. Just gonna have some zealots on the side as well. Always good to have a run by prepared, just in case it's necessary. Look at me go. The car, I just can't wait. Pick you up for our very first date. I think that's a win for me, no? I can... oh my god, I keep forgetting to turn these things into proper... It's actually driving me freaking nuts. Is there going to be... What was I gonna say? there going to be... oh, banelings is what I was gonna say. I hate that this thing is here. Why did I build it there? I don't know. I don't know either, lads. Do I have super battery? There's no super battery? How am I supposed to hold anything? How did we ever win games? I feel like I'm just getting destroyed left, right, and center. Oh my god, this is driving me absolutely bonkers as well. Come on, you turn on. Come on, Ali. I mean, I'm not microing very well, or macroing very well. I'll immediately admit to that. And I'm very close to +3. Okay. That's not good. I don't like this. I don't like this. Stop it, please. Did not consent to losing all my workers. I think I'm dead again. Man, I'm just getting destroyed. It's not even close. And I'm not even sure what's different. 66 to 73. This didn't feel super bad. It also didn't feel great though for me. How good is the Hydra? There's only one upgrade for the Hydra, isn't there? Muscular augments and the other one is in one. So it's just really fast immediately. Hydra actually packs a punch. I macroed like a moron though. My forward base was super late. Still think I was in a good spot. I really saw this, what you call it? The supply block was painful. I was just floating a lot of gas the entire time. And I struggled getting map control, despite having the towers for a lot of the time as well. This run by actually murdered me. I felt like I should be capable of dealing damage, but not having super battery makes all these fights so much harder with Archons. Because usually super battery is there to provide, you know? Is there more damage on these? Why does it look like they're so powerful? Man, I'm getting owned! Okay, well, we're gonna try our best not to get owned 4-0 at least. Alright, this map is called Blackpink, which is also still at the 4.00 patch. And this map actually was renamed to Neo Soul. Because Blizzard was afraid of being sued for copyright infringement by the record label of Blackpink. Just a interesting little fact that I just read on Wikipedia when doing the map videos. So just keep that in mind when playing this map. Maybe we should refer to it as Neo Soul. But I think it is black and pink. No, it looks a little bit purple to me, but whatever. I remember playing Nation Wars on this against Neep. I lost in a Phoenix Mirror. I also remember playing a games versus Chamadis. This is an incorrect wall, I think. I have no clue how to wall on this map. Oh my god, this is it's not going well. Let's play a build that... hello, what was that? Do you see that? You just didn't build. We did switch to the central server. I told the tournament organizers, it's a little bit odd that we keep playing the western server, you know? It's a significantly worse ping for me. So now we're on central. I'm hoping to get some wins on the board. The thing is that it is technically possible to go 0-7 in this. Because we decided that we would play all 7 maps no matter what happens. And there's also a decent, decent. There's an amount of money per map that you can win. I'm not actually sure how much it's like, maybe 20 bucks or 25. So every map win is important. So far I have 0 map wins. I think this is the way maybe to wall. I don't know if this is true. I'm just gonna play a build that I'm currently playing and then see how it holds up. I was discussing with Scarlett in the lobby and she said that Zerg feels very broken. Like really broken. Because the Hydras are in one upgrade, no super battery being there. It just seems like TOS is garbage. Like Revelation is way more expensive as well. So clearing creep is almost impossible. Like TOS just... And also these maps, they seem freaking insane for Zerg. No offense. But, well, pretty much offense. Like difficult to hold bases all the time. It really seems like if you were active in 2017 as a Zerg and you didn't win a couple of tournaments, you probably were slightly brain dead or something. Like this seems like legitimately crazy. But maybe I just misremember what Protoss players were supposed to do. Maybe I remember us mass oracling at some point, but I can't imagine that actually being good. I'm pretty sure Infested Terran is still in the game as well, which is messing a bit with me. Because I'm afraid if I ever play a late game that we're gonna see Infested Terrans. And this is one unit I absolutely do not miss. Why does every map has watchtowers? What was the... Did we just all have a watchtower fetish or something like that back in the day? It's so crazy, no? Why would we do that? Watchtowers are some of the... It actually actively discourages. Is the upper 3 bot? What the hell? Upper 3 was around in 27? Can't even remember that. Why is there links out? That scares me. I think I'm being link rushed here. Oh, piss off, Sasha. You're such a tryhard, you know that? Can I wall this? I think I can. Look at this. Panther move. Damn, owning. Tried to link rush me? What's wrong with you? I've invented link rushes. Well, it's not entirely accurate, but... What? I didn't remember this at all. They could still do this in this patch? Who balanced the game at this point? Oh, I need to still do this. I hate this so much. This is so broken. No, I'm supply blocked. This is legitimately the most broken thing I've ever played against in my entire life. What in the ever-living crap is this? If IOTIS existed back here, we would have had a field day. Every single Zerg replay would have been, yep, there we go. Another game against the broken race. Absolutely correct, lads. Broken, broken, broken. If people start sending me games from back then, oh, I'm going to be having an absolute blast going through that. Let me tell you. Why are my pylons not finishing? The pylons take longer as well back in the day? No way. I bet I'm behind. I bet I'm just so far behind right now. Double drops. What is this? This is not okay. No way. No way. Can't just drop. I was so slow in that response. Holy crap. They actually hurt me watching that. If anyone makes a clip of this and sends it to me, this is the quickest way to get banned. In my stream, in my YouTube comments, anything, okay? Just a fair warning, I figured. It's not funny. That was a slow response. You don't make fun of people for having slow responses, okay? It's just not okay. Do not approve that. Did I kill both? I did. Okay, now I want to get a third base. Freaking link flood with a drop in my main. I don't think you need lair for that even. I think you just needed an Evo chamber or something. That is so stupid. Which idiot invented that? Look at that Evo chamber. This is insane to me. It actually is. I can't piss off here, can I? Ah, of course. Lose an oracle. It's no problem. I'm not upset. Ah, there's an extra base. Maybe I can take out a couple of these. That would actually be pretty helpful here. That would be pretty freaking helpful. Now, wouldn't it be, lads? Wouldn't it be pretty helpful here? Okay, well, you're gonna piss off right now. I feel like I'm being all in still. Like, where are all the drones on your fort base? I don't know, but I want to know. It still pisses me off that every time... What is that? Hello? How many units did you build? Cheeky 5,000 units? What is this? What am I watching? This is so sick. How did Zerg lose games in this period? The freaking drop is crazy. It actually made the game fairly active though in the early game, I guess. I guess people just started opening up with a Void Ray. That's what ended up happening. That's probably the correct call as well. That is so sick though.
Extrapolating, you seek guidance. An Aerodine Rashadal.
Ah, nice reburrow. Slow poke. God, I'm so much better. If this game was even remotely balanced, I would be up 4-0 right now. So The fact that I'm not up 4-0 should tell you everything about the balance currently of this game. And this is me not. This is not complaining. No wonder I used to be a whiny little baby back in the day. I thought it was because I grew as a person that I don't whine anymore. But the reason I don't whine anymore is because my life got so much better. Like, life used to be so hard for me as a Protoss player. What in the world? How did I ever win anything? I must have been so good. I won 2 tournaments. How crazy is that? Like, TOS is significantly easier now than it was back then. I feel like GOAT status should be judged based on how well you performed as a Protoss during this period. And I think I should be handed the GOAT status. Because I performed well. I think Neep was winning tournaments during this time as well. I think he deserves something too. The fact that we managed to win any amount of games, Neep and I, during all this. Yeah. I don't want a statue or something, but... like a certificate. You are officially the GOAT. Sarah can go suck it. Look at that. Look at that target fire. Clear the Banes did nothing for me, obviously. I have no clue what's happening, though. I don't actually know what the correct move is. I can't remember what good composition are. The Hydra seems insane as well. Like, how do you beat Hydras? I don't think there's a counter. Back then, Protoss hadn't researched a counter yet to the Hydra. Isn't that crazy? Just the entire race had no counter to the Hydra Lisk. Very fun. Ha, ha, ha. How did anyone... This is just crazy to me. How did we win games? I'm legit... a little bit joking, but also a little bit not joking. Like, it seems so freaking hard. Like, there's so many things I need to think about. Turning my gateways into stuff as well. This is the one I think that might be bothering me the most out of all. This map feels very good for Protoss, but everything that feels good in this patch is a lie. There's no such thing as anything that's good for TOS. Am I being muted or something? I feel like I'm being muted here. Okay, it's Hydra again, of course. I mean, why wouldn't you build Hydra? Hydra seems... Oh, I accidentally built this here. Mistakes were made. Hydra seem legitimately crazy. Like, why wouldn't you build a unit that is so insanely good, like the Hydra? That would almost be mentally off a little bit, wouldn't it be? I keep forgetting to turn this into the correct things. It is driving me nuts. It's driving me up the wall, and it should be driving you up the wall too. If I have one more gateway that doesn't straight up turn into a warp gate, I might start flaming the... StarCraft was so much more frustrating back in the day. Holy crap. How did I play this game every day? All my life? If this is what I was playing... I was so good at this game. I actually can't believe that I sometimes won games. I'm just looking at all of this. Like, as TOS, you're literally... The only thing you can do is sit at home and pray your opponent doesn't know how to control Hydra Lisk. This is not a game. This is tower defense, except my towers are balls. My opponent has infinite research. Look, I'm just sitting here like a sitting duck. Like, where's my opponent? I'm so afraid. La la. Okay, this is gonna be my 5th base. I'm gonna die as well at some... I already know I'm gonna die. What is it? Hello? I'm so scared. I honestly am so scared. Why don't you have this tower? Why didn't you have the watchtower? Hold position? Who holds positions their links? There has to be something wrong with you then, no? Where's your units? I know you're making moves here. Oh no, we're playing late game, aren't we? Lurker. Was Lurker any good? I don't know. Wait, was Lurker good? Can someone please tell me? Storm? Storm? These are gonna stay here. These are gonna go in here. So this is a... I sacrificed that on purpose. Why can't I see anything? Oh my god, this is driving me nuts. Times 12. Is there anything in the main? If there's nothing in the main, and I get one warping in, I think I win. Look how many zealots I have. How bad are zealots? Huh? Did we ever complain about that back in the day or what? Seems pretty crazy to me. Seems pretty crazy to me. I'm gonna need a 5th base at some point, chief. Zip. Well, how fast is the burrow? Is that instant? Wait, is my storm range lower? It's only 9 range though. Is there an upgrade for that? Nice response time there, Scarlett. Look at it. It literally doesn't matter. Oh, actually, this is good. Oh. Well, it wasn't brilliant, but that's good enough. I can't see crap though. Just gonna build one cannon in my main because I'm really afraid of whatever is about to happen next. What are you doing? No upgrades here whatsoever. God, this race is actually ridiculous. That was a quick response out of me. This is the lag that you see. Like, it's so freaking difficult to play this game. I'm not even memeing at this point. I actually find this freaking hard. And before I also wasn't memeing actually, so... I haven't been memeing this entire... Like, I think Protoss is difficult to play here. This is the hardest patch I think I've ever played in my life. What in the world? Oh wait, do I need to turn this on? No, it's auto. That's something at least. Piss off! Come on, you can't be serious. How is that supposed to work, huh? Do I have any oracles at all? Why do I have so many freaking... Where's my observers? How fast they burrow! It's like instant. It's legitimately instant. Oh, please leave me alone. Wait, does it lock in place? Fungal? What is this? Who approved this patch? Whoever approved this patch was working for Blizzard at the time. That person should be stopped from working on RTSs in the future. So I'm asking for a good reason, you know? I think I need some more zealots out there. You guys go kill this. Killing it! This is an actually epic game. Look how quick. Look how fast they burrow. It's insane, no? It's really not okay. Like, I really think this is not okay. It's just instant. It's legitimately freaking instant. So, Scarlett was coming from the other side there. There's an upgrade in the fleet beacon. Makes the carriage. Thank you. I was not aware of that. Oh, I knew that it existed. I just forgot about it. Yeah, I got it. Gotcha, matey. Yep, thank you. Thank you. This is some minor interference here from an observer. Some minor interference. That is an important upgrade as well. That is an important upgrade. Let me see. I'm gonna send one of these over here. And then this one goes here. Oh, really piss off. Oh, actually. Wait, am I... This is much slower than it is nowadays. There's 86 seconds for a carrier? Very normal. Whoever was in charge at this point. Whoever was in charge at this point. Wait, I built a mothership. I can't recall doing that. That must have been out for years. Or did I do it recently? I can't remember building a mothership at any point in the last 5 minutes. But it hardly has anything. Oh, that wasn't great either. Oh my god, this recall was so big. I was afraid of losing my mothership, so I decided to make executive decision there. Why do I just have a random Templar everywhere spread around the map? It's so hard to play this game. Holy crap. I can't really state how hard I find this game. Like, I can't quite explain it. I can't put it in words. Okay, we now have some of these. I got some dudes over here. And then we're just gonna pump out as many immortals as we can for a ground army. That's actually just going to be the plan. I think we're playing an absolute late game here. Gonna lose a couple of workers. Just send them to their death. I do want some... Okay, now I already have one of these. Do I need more carriers? I'm not sure if I do. Come on, go die, mates. Look at this. Nice micro, Scarlett. Come on! Micro out of the storm. It's ridiculous. I think Zerg was way too easy back then. No micros regret. You can see she's returning to the old ways of not having to micro an army. You can just see it. Bro, cast all abilities. Stop giving tips to her. She is winning. I don't think she needs it. Oh, maybe he doesn't know that I'm joking. Maybe he feels bad now. I feel bad if this dude feels bad. Put on a great show so far. So what they did, for the people that don't know, they put all of these in a mod. So you can actually play these yourself as well if you really want to. I'm not sure if you're a Protoss player and you're watching this, you're like, oh, that sounds like a fun time. It's like, no, it does not sound like a fun time. I think we need a hotline set up if Protoss players end up playing this.
We meet our fate.
My charge. Mineral field completed.
This is something I'm not really looking forward to. I'm gonna be real with you all. Okay, that dies. Oh my god. There's so... I hate this game so much. I don't want to live anymore. I hate this. I really, really hate playing this. Oh my god, it's so hard. I know I'm not playing it perfect, but holy crap, this is difficult. This feels like when old people talk about how it used to be in the past, you know? You used to have to walk 35 miles to town just to get some water. That was difficult. You think playing Protoss in patch 4.0 is hard? Oh boy, you know nothing. You know nothing, my boy.
Unacceptable command. We are at maximum supply.
feel like I have some random Templars that I could probably put in this army. Yeah, that feels kind of nice. Okay, I have no clue where the main army is. I'm gonna go ahead and say that's gonna be out of position. So the Zealot over here. Hello? This feels like a very good fight for me. Surely this is a good fight. Yes. Yes. Oh, no. No. I want to see if something's coming my way, you know? Wait, you can Very normal behavior. And now we warp in Zealots here. What is this? Not okay, that's what it is. I just can't kill this army, I don't think. I want more. Oh, I have some more starports already. Stargates. Sorry, not starports. Do I have more? Yeah, I have more Templar left. I need to deny creep at some point as well. Like, it's super important for me. Okay, I killed both of these things. So we're just gonna go clear creep. That's the only mission we have right now. Why are Zealots so freaking slow, by the way? Can I just say that? Oh, I definitely can say that. PP? Oh, come on. I'm being destroyed, MO3. Let me lose this game. Wait, how did I build a Void Ray? I can't remember doing that. Non-intentionally building a Void Ray there. I'm just gonna spread some of these dudes out. Probably should take one of these bases as well, so I can start setting up there at some point. Need more oracles. Still waiting for answer as to how pros is supposed to win, but yeah, oh yeah, here we go. What's this crap? I saw units there. I guess this is how you win as TOS. Opponent loses all spellcasters at once. Surely, after killing every single spellcaster Scarlett has ever had, I'm going to be capable of winning the game here. One would hope, right? Actually, I use so many feedbacks there in such a short amount of time that I'm out of energy on the Templar that were all in that group. So I need to get my other Templar back as well. It's kind of funny. Haha. Okay, they're being rebuilt right now. Templar. Where's them Templar at? What is this? Oh, that's the anti-air. That's very big, though. Wait, how am I supposed to win fights? Do I just mass this and then... And then what? And then what? The anti-air doesn't even have to come from the corruptors. Fungal also seems significantly better. They can kill my units while they're being recalled. They can pull them in and everything. Is there something here that's following me? No. Do I just get Tempest? Do I have upgrades for Tempest? No, I don't. I cancel this. Unless it was a medevac. Tempest, Tempest. Tempest, Tempest. There is one. 6 supply! This era seems insane. This era of Protoss, it's non-viable. This race was not viable. Neep was very good during it though. I remember that. Like, I'm just...
Dimensional strength.
Like, I'm looking at this and I'm thinking to myself, I can beat 5 Brute Lords and a half. Like, half the Lurker army isn't there, you know? Let's go. We're on the hunt here, lads. Most definitely on the hunt. This doesn't seem like a good hunt, though. Okay, we're just gonna max out. Because I've lost everything. I can't fight. I don't understand how to win fights. Like, I actually have no clue. Oh, it does this research very fast when you chrono boost something, doesn't it? Okay, I need more oracles as well. And we're just gonna continue to expand to this side. Like, eventually we're gonna outmine our side of the map, and it's just going to be about taking better fights. I don't actually care so much about that base. Gonna be real with you. Oh, we can clear that. We could have cleared that, I think, at least. That's kind of frustrating. Now we definitely can't clear that. Here we have some Void Rays. I built some Void Rays. So I could do things my way. I don't have super battery. How can I ever defend outside bases? I just don't understand how this works. I actually have no clue how this works. I guess recall was quite powerful. Oh my god, I can feel myself turn into a whiny baby the more I play this. It's crazy. Like, I'm so frustrated by all of this. That's insane. This game was very hard. This game was very hard. It's still hard. I probably still ain't winning, but it feels like sometimes we have a chance, you know? God, where are you? Yeah, that was the wrong units, I guess. Do I have release interceptors? No, that doesn't exist. No shot. I cleared a bunch of stuff here. And I have a massive army. Like, actually a huge army, actually. There's almost no... Almost... What's this? I think I've lost it, eh? Have I? They're so strong. They're so strong. They deal 17 damage at a speed of 0.95. Is literally better than a Marine. And one Infestor can throw 8. Like, this fight went as well as it could have, I think. Maybe I could have split my carriers a bit more. My units deal no damage. I think you just had to play completely you had to play a style that I don't know how to play anymore. Like, this type of stuff went fairly well, but the Infestor, it's 25, right? This? 25! 25 energy. And just Infestors by themselves can stop an air army. Look at this. And the Fungal also slows more, it feels like. Movement speed reduced by 75. I think that is not 75 anymore. I think it's less. And maybe also less damage. The Infestor just seems so broken here. I just don't know what to do. Look at this. There's like energy of like 6 supply. It's 24 infested Terrans, but that's 6 supply. I don't know how to beat that. I think I would need to watch old VODs to kind of understand how these interactions work, because I need to play this a lot. I just can't recall at all how any of this works. It's like I felt like my early game was okay, my mid game was okay, and then I just couldn't win. Like I was literally behind in mid. Like my armies just seemed worse in early, mid, and late. There's no part of the game in which I feel better. This is very difficult. But as mentioned, we will be going all the way. We'll switch to 4.71. We have 3 more games. So let's try to win those at least, because otherwise it's been a hard day for me too. Alright, we're in game number 5. Despite already having lost the best of 7 officially, there's still some pride on the... Well, there's very little pride left right now. Very little honor left for me, but I'm trying to keep the little that I still have. This map is Automaton. We're in patch 4.7.1. And Scarlett just reminded me in the lobby that not only are there infested Terrans, but also queens still have 8 range. So I'm playing against an 8 range queen. I was not aware of this at all. I was wondering why it felt so difficult to do damage with my oracles, and just with, you know. I guess we have our answer now. It really felt like in every stage of the game, I'm kind of behind. I was talking as well about how to play the late game here. As Scarlett said that that the way that you want to do it is you basically sit, build cannons, Tempest, Templar at every base, and the moment infested Terrans drop, you just storm. And as a Protoss, you just sit back and do absolutely nothing, and you just play 2-hour games. And then she was talking about a game she played against Showtime on this particular map as well, where that was the case. And it doesn't sound like a very fun meta at all. Like, the late game is super non-active in a way. Like, it is very active until it isn't anymore. I think there's something to be said, though, for having the drops be as early as they were. It felt like, you know, like last game, it did feel like I could hold it pretty easily because you still need an Evo chamber. It is scoutable as well, and it introduces something for Zerg, right? There's going to be some extra build orders that might be exciting to watch in the early game. So I think, I'm not sure if that is, you know, just necessarily worth it. Is the chrono been nerfed? Yeah, I think now it's a 20-second chrono. So this is the standard chrono. Also, the carriers, rather than building for 84 seconds, now build 64 seconds. Tempest are now 5 supply instead of the 6 supply that they were in the last game that I played. So some significant changes have gone through here in patch 4.7.1. This was a really kind of a big patch as well. Infested Terran cast range had been increased from 7 to 8. Once again, the person in charge of balance at this point saying that what we really need is the cast range of infested Terrans to be larger. I don't know where you are, but I'm gonna come and find you at some point. We're not gonna have a pleasant conversation. Like, this is... I'm reading through some of the patch notes, and with the knowledge even that we had back then, it honestly feels kind of crazy. It really just... I don't know. To me, it feels a little bit odd. Just also for what you want to promote in the gameplay. Not even... Like, I mean, we can talk about balance all we want, and it's very hard to judge balance because I'm not really... I don't even know what was in there back then, but like, surely you don't want to buff free units. Like, if there's one thing that we've learned through StarCraft 2 is that free units tend to provide legitimately some of the worst gameplay you can ever see in your entire life. And just seeing them buffed and things like queens, you know, still having 8 ranges. How did Zergs ever take any damage from anything? It is so hard for me to understand. Like, a lot of questions. Like, a lot of these... I have so many questions. I just have so many questions. I really do. We're playing a fairly, well, standard build. It's a build that I have made fairly standard, for me at least, because I've been playing it quite a bit. It is not a standard build. So yeah, 8 range on those queens rather than 7. For the people that are not aware, the usual, or well, what it is right now is 7. Man, I was unironically getting a little bit tilted after that last game. It felt very frustrating to play and not very fun at all to me. Like, just frustrating. Just real frustrating. Nice positioning on the queens there. Revelation still 50 energy as well. That's one of the best changes, honestly, that they at some point changed that to what is it? To make it 25. I actually think that was a really smart change. It's so easy, I guess, to judge people making balance changes if you know what the game is like now. Like, you have to, you know, go over very many different iterations to get the game in a state as good as it is now. People complain about balance now, but at least the gameplay is fun. At least the gameplay is fun. And I also think the balance is significantly better. Actually, I know for a fact that the balance is significantly better. Maybe the gateways warp automatically now, by the way, which would be kind of cool to have. Just kill this, can't I? No, you can't be serious. It's so expensive to do this. I keep forgetting because it costs me 50 energy every time I throw down a freaking revelation. Oh, that's so frustrating. That is actually so frustrating here for me. Gotta get a 4th Oracle as well. It's kind of some Hero-esque vibes here. Let's see how Hero would have done back in the day. Well, actually, back then Hero was still playing. Just like he's playing now again. But there was a period where he was in the army. But I don't think it was during this map pool and during this time period, honestly. So, gonna have a look. Okay, here we go. This is such an issue for me, honestly. Is this a fort? This was a fort base, right? Yeah. I'm gonna send 1 Oracle over to this... my fort. Oh, I thought I already sent that one over somewhere else. It's kind of frustrating, not gonna lie. Hello? What are we doing here? I think my work account is fairly high, though. Check out one of these. One more cup of coffee for the road. Cheeky little full ball as well. I mean, why not, right? Do we need a second forge? Okay, we have that second forge. Sometimes I can't remember if I already did something or not. Wonder if I can actually deal damage now. This was really good for me. Got a little bit of a battery as well as a cannon here. So we have a full wall up top. Just gonna kill my, what you call it? My fort, her 5th base. 5th base should be good. My 4th base. 4th base over here. We're gonna send a zealot run by there, but I really need charge against that too. Just gonna have 1 zealot up here. Gonna go up to 8 gases as well. Interesting style. Roach Hydra, huh? Is that any good? I don't think a Roach Hydra ever was any good, to be quite honest. Oh, but it's just to kill my my air units. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm completely misreading this game, obviously.
You must construct additional pylons.
Our window.
One, two, three, four. And I need some freaking Templar. So we're gonna leave 2 over here. I really kind of messed this up mentally, I think, for myself.
Let us begin.
Assault. Upgrade complete. Research complete.
I thought I had 4 zealots that weren't in this army anymore. Wait, there's a gold potentially here, isn't there? There definitely is. Just going to continue.
Enemy has
Oh,
discovered
no.
us.
Yeah, the gold is here indeed. I have storm done. Oh my god, that's not good for you, Scarlett. That's really not good for you, is it?
Our window.
Maybe some more of these? I mean, why not? Hello? Feedback! How short is the range on feedback? That feels way shorter than it ever should be, no? No, come on, please, please! If I had that thing just moving properly, life would have been so freaking good for me. It honestly would have been so good for me. Thought I had an observer on the way somewhere, but I guess I don't. Oh, come on. There's no cooldown at all on these things. Oh, kind of forgot that I had this. Kind of funny. No, I can't hold this. This base is at an awkward position for me as well. Real awkward, actually. This entire angle is crazy to me. Yeah, whatever. You can have those. Kill those workers all you want. Maybe. I don't care. Can't actually move forward here, though, can you? For sure. No, you can't. Can't actually go. Can't go there. Where are you? You go in here?
We shall stand. We are full.
This doesn't feel good.
Unacceptable command. We are at maximum supply.
Uh-oh. That also doesn't feel quite good. There's going to be some lurkers coming in here. That's a lot. That's a lot of lurkers for a single run by. It honestly is. Because I can just clear it like this as well. I have a lot of energy here. I think I have way better upgrades as well. Yeah, I can definitely fight this. I can definitely fight this. And I cleared a bunch of lurkers just now. As long as there's no brutes, I think I'm winning this game. Please tell me. Hello? This inspires confidence. The fact that this is already being typed in the chat, the map pool for next game. This means I'm probably winning this game a little bit harder than I thought I was. Oh my god. This is pure agony to watch if you're a Zerg fan. Yeah, I think my upgrades are really good. I really do believe so. Probably want some more Templar though in this army. In this composition. I think I might end up losing this fight, unironically. There was more zealots on the way. Please, zealots, show up. Okay, there we go. That's a good flank. That's a good flanking motion. Come on, baby. Do the flanking motion. Saved our honor. Saved our prestige. Oh. Some serious outplaying as well. Don't forget about that. Yeah, the lurker lost there. Yeah, that's a dip. That's a dip. Okay, well, so let's pretend we lost the best of 7, but now we're playing a best of 5. I can win the next 3 games. If I win 2, we were playing a best of 3. Okay, we're doing well. Technically, if we don't count the first 4 games, I'm now 1-0. Oh, very sick. I hope I can win this show match. All right, we're up 1-0. Map is going to be Blue Shift. Well, in the new best of 3 or best of 5, depending on whether we win or not. We're up 1-0 right now. Now, I have a very bad memory of this map against a Terran player called Creed. I once played a game against Creed on this map, in which I was 5 bases and he was on 2. But I kept being, and he just kept sitting on 2 bases and built pure marine tank. And in the end, he moved out with pure marine tank, and my storm barely wasn't finished. And then I died to like 180 supply of marine tank, despite being up like 2 upgrades and basically having everything that my heart could ever want. This map seems freaking terrible for Protoss, by the way. Like legitimately god-awful. Terrible, terrible. Really terrible, terrible. We're gonna continue bringing some of this stuff back, you know, to the present. It feels like I'm much better suited to deal with the present than with the past when it comes to this stuff. These maps are freaking insane already as well. I'm not sure if I left all of that in the last game, but the host of this tournament said that Terran is apparently really busted in this patch. Like really, really busted. So yeah, that's kind of exciting. That sounds very frustrating, but also doesn't sound like a me problem. I could complain about all day of things that aren't working properly here either. Okay, I'm gonna send this across the map. I'm very salty. It's okay. Oracles were still cracked. What was that? Can't remember Oracles being very... I mean, they are now. Ah, like that. Sure, sure, sure. Let's pretend that Protoss has good tools. Let's pretend. Because that's really all it is. We don't have tools. We have many things. We have loads of losses. But good tools? No. Absolutely no way. No way. There's just no way that Protoss has good tools at the moment. We have no good tools. We have none of it. Yeah, I don't want it to last longer. I want it to last shorter. I want to clear creep. I want to be capable of beating DTs easily. A lot of changes have been very good for TOS in the past few years, I have to admit. Like the race feels way nicer to play now than it did in this patch, whatever this was. I can't believe Queens had 8 range. I feel like we could still nerf the range of the Queens a little bit, you know? And no one would really notice, I think. You know, some Zergs would initially whine a bit, like, oh, it's so hard. Like, is it really that difficult, though? Do you guys really notice one range missing? They probably would. They'd pretend like they would. But right now, they're hardly taking any damage. Hardly taking any damage. What is one range really going to change for them? You know, and maybe lose 2 more drones. It's okay, they have 95 anyway. I'll suggest this actually soon. This is a change that will come through. Trust me on that. Okay, I know exactly what I'm gonna do. I said I'm gonna take it to the present. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do because I'm not a liar. So some other content creator might have said I'm gonna take it to the present and then played some old school builds, but not me, no. Harstem here, good old Harstem. Good old Harstem. Never lies. See in the loud lies in my Shopify contract. No lying, that's what it says. Oh, it's exciting. Sure you want to return back home with that? Yep.
The enemy has discovered us.
There's another base there, isn't there? So now, there's a player called Hero that recently has been playing something that I found quite interesting. Which is basically a 6-gate push. There's way too many links, isn't it? Oh, Sasha. Oh, how the mighty have fallen when it comes to not building too many links. How the mighty have fallen. Let's see if we can actually deal some damage here. We have not enough pilots, actually. Wait, I was gonna explain a build order that I recently saw. Oh, that's dead, no? Can I fight this? This is also, by the way, the patch in which queens now officially, when they heal each other, it's not 125 instant. So they have a little bit of time, basically. What are you doing here? What are you doing here, buddy? What you doing, buddy? So we get one more gas here. Feels somewhat correct. And then we get more stalkers as well. Also feels somewhat correct. Do we get this base? I think we do. Also feels somewhat correct. Lots of things here feeling somewhat correct. What's that? More links? +1? No, +1 yet. Doesn't feel very correct there, does it? Doesn't feel very correct. Can I build a freaking pylon somewhere or what? Definitely can. I can't believe how many things I forgot about old school StarCraft. It is pretty wild to me. It really is. I don't think I can actually just straight up move in here, by the way. Actually, maybe I can. Oh. Oh, maybe I can't. Oh, she thinks there's a... Oh, how naive. You're so naive, Scarlett. She thought that I was smart enough to, to throw down stasis wards. I can't do that. Sounds very difficult for me. There's no stasis wards here. Hydras again. Blind Hydras. I had to cancel my thing here, by the way. I'm kind of frustrated about that because I ended up losing a pylon. So I ended up canceling one... what do you call it? I ended up canceling one thing, whatever it was. Can I build this? Is there no link here? No, there's a link here. Yeah, that sucks. Just gonna get my fort base in this position then. Whatever. Whenever. We were meant to be together. Good scouting, honestly. I think these carries will be out a little bit later than when I saw Hero do it, honestly. How aware she is right now of the transition that I'm making into carriers. Oh, this is so frustrating. Yeah, she was a little keen there on fighting. You saw that? Really wanted to fight. I'm not much of a fighter myself. That's why I didn't go in so fast. I think we're in a really bad spot, by the way. I don't know what my opponent's eco is like, but I feel like it can't be much worse than my eco. Because my eco is freaking garbage, so it's actually impossible that it's worse than my eco. No, 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 no. Don't shoot that. This felt relatively okay for me, no? I did lose my... I mean, I lost something, that's for sure. Something got lost along the way. Like this base, for example. I'm just gonna go for it. I mean, it's now or never. There we go. I feel like carriers have always sucked. Literally always. I'm about to have +2 though. I don't have enough cash for more carriers. Okay, I think she's gonna tie up this game, that's for sure. God, heroes builds are balls, that's for sure as well. Is there any upgrades on here? There's no upgrades. I mean, I do have +2. If I can get 4 or 5 carriers out. It wasn't the cleanest transitions that I've had in my life. I'm honest about that too, you know? That's also how I roll. That's definitely how I roll too. I feel like interceptors are slow to build in this patch. I know that's not true, but sometimes things just feel a certain way. And then I'm allowed to say that. Okay. I mean, you would think I would win as there's no upgrades here, but you couldn't be more wrong. As I've lost. Ah! I actually want to know what the early game eco was. Felt like my push wasn't bad, but it just didn't hit as hard. I think I should have less stalkers. Like, it should be a fake move out, basically. Because my early game was, like, this part was really good. And then here you go 6 gate, but you just don't warp the stalkers. So you, like, go look like 6 stalkers, and you should already be transitioning into carrier at this point. I think that's how Hero does it. She went up to 71 workers. I think she would have died to a straight-up attack. Well, maybe not. It's hard to guess sometimes. No, this was actually fine. Okay, final game of the best of 3. I hope I'll win it. That would be exciting. Then she won 1 best of 5 and I will have won 1 best of 3. And that means that basically it's a draw. So see y'all in game number 3. All right, final game of this best of 3 is played on... I don't know what this map is called. I legit have no clue. But I bet it has a beautiful name. Oh, this is Kairos Junction. Oh, now I recognize it. Now I recognize it. What are we gonna do about it all? I remember Petit Drogo had a build on this map where you would just keep sending units across the map with Robo first. But I don't think that's actually very good. Because the build is 5 years old and most builds that are 5 years old suck. Maybe you should play a Glaives build to throw her off a bit. Were Glaives better or worse back then? I feel like maybe the same. The game plays very similar, but certain things, they don't quite feel right, or certain things still feel too strong. But a lot of the main lines are still similar. I'm surprised. In my mind, like, over the years of StarCraft 2 in Legacy of the Void, in my mind, very little had changed. It always felt like the same game. But now that I look back, and I've been, you know, playing this, it doesn't feel like the same at all. Like, it feels so vastly different just from one patch to the other, especially these big patches. It really feels like pretty much a completely different game. It really does feel like it. And I think most of it has changed for the better, I think. I'm thinking about that, like the drops in the early game, you know, the way that worked. It felt pretty powerful, and maybe it's a bit too good and not a very fun mechanic, but I don't know. Maybe it also is fun, you know? Maybe it is. I don't know. I just don't know. It's hard for me to say. Anyway, we're gonna go into a... Wait, what? Warp gate used to take way longer. It's 100 seconds now. Jesus. What? That is not fun at all. That is not fun at all for me. Then why would I play this build? Oh. It's very obvious it's glaives now as well, which sucks. Sucks. Balls. It really does suck balls. Come on. How much slower is it? Oh, 14 seconds. My first warp-in is delayed by 14 seconds. I didn't know. I didn't know this. I'm gonna lose this best of 3. And then I'll go 0-2 in matches. How terrible that would be. Yeah, I'm pretty freaking rich though. That's nice. I can continue building works the entire way through. That feels absolutely fantastic. When did that happen? When did they change that? Look at how much cash I have. I'm balling in money. Just gonna get one more warping going. This is so bad. This is so bad for me. Scarlett will really need to mess up for me to win this game. Serious messing up is what we're talking about here, okay? High levels of messing.
The firstborn shall persevere.
You go here. You have 10 adepts. Do we have any depots or any what do you call them? Pilots on the way? Okay, we have 14 adepts now. Is there banelings or something? I feel like she has no clue what's kicking off.
Glory to the Daylong. Yes.
Back into the main. Back to the main. That's not great. She's pretty fast. I was hoping I could maybe outplay a little bit, but the build is 8. Oh my god. This is the ping on west. This is definitely the ping on west. I swear I clicked cancel. Oh, what a bummer. What a sad way to go here. I lost everything except for one adept. Oh, that spore is well positioned, honestly. Not going to lie about that. I wonder how these dudes are. Because I have no clue. The disruptors. Do they explode? The disruptor is immobile while it's active. Oh, that's always been the case. That I'm not so worried about. Losing all of those was really bad. All those adepts. That really freaking sucked for me. Okay, well, we're gonna make it out of here together, my friends. I can feel it. You know, I still have hope. Despite how poor this went, I still have hope. Or well, not a whole lot of hope, but you gotta have a little bit of hope, right? I remember one of the first times I did an adept disruptor all in against Scarlett, and I killed all my own adepts with a disruptor shot. This was very nice. I think we're dead, actually. Yeah, we're dead. I think if I had glaives here, if I had like my 12 adepts still alive, I maybe could have won it. Losing all of those was not a good play, as you might imagine. So it was like legit 12 or so that I lost for free into the natural of my opponent. Was it? Yeah, it was 11. And I killed like half a Ling or something. Otherwise, I think I have a pretty okay follow-up. Well, I lost the best of 3 in the end as well. How unfortunate. Well, I managed to win one map. At least I didn't go 0-7. That's going to be it for me today. A little bit harder than I thought it would be. I appreciate all of you watching till the very end. If you did enjoy, don't forget to like, but subscribe to the channel. Now that I know that these mods exist, I'll be playing some more. So if you want me to try it against a certain player on a certain patch, be sure to leave it down in the comments below. Certain matchup, certain patch. I can get 2 players to fight each other as well if you want. And shout out to the person who organized this. Very cool. Making all the mods as well is a lot of work. So I appreciate that. GG's and adios.